Imagine leaving Ghana for a life-changing job opportunity abroad, earning a better income, gaining global skills, and still coming back to build a brighter future. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's happening right now. With the Youth Employment Agency's Work Abroad program, led by Malik Basintale. This life-changing opportunity for Ghana's youth, the Youth Employment Agency's Work Abroad program, spearheaded by Malik Basintale. Picture this: thousands of young Ghanaians landing jobs abroad, earning better wages and gaining skills to transform their lives. But here's the big question: is this program really the golden ticket it promises to be? Or are there hidden challenges we need to talk about? From Romania to beyond, we will explore how this initiative will reshape Ghana's lives and the life of the youth, the safeguards in place, and why Malik Basintale calls it a brain gain for Ghana. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned to see how this program could change Ghana's future. Now to the video, let's jump right into it.
With the vision, the strength, and more than ever, the zeal to achieve greater things than we did. And I tell you all today, for him to succeed is you. Give him your support. Give him your support. He will deliver. Give him your support. He will deliver. And I want all of you staff of this Youth Employment Agency. Never. We've stayed here 2 years without any political sides. This is a young man, a young leader. Support him. He may not know the ways, but I tell you, when you teach him, he will learn, and this agency will do more than he did. This morning, I introduce to you Malik Basintale.
First is to thank the minister for his remarkable interest in this particular program. In fact, seated right here, you realize the Honorable Minister was whispering to me, and all he said was, Malik, let's ensure that this works effectively. There are people who think that our aim is to send people out there just to loiter about. But anytime anyone calls me, the first question I ask is, what is your skill and what can you do in that particular country? And so we intend to take skilled labor out there, but we also intend to bring that labor back to inculcate and also influence our national development. Growing up, we used to hear about Cuban doctors. And I used to think that Cuban doctors were people from Cuba who were doctors here. But the Cuban doctors were people who actually went there to study and had come back home to serve their nation. And so in the near future, we should have Cuban carpenters, Cuban masons, Cuban electricians, and so on. So that instead of importing that labor, we'd rather have our people go there and learn, come back out and train our people. And so like we said, our intention is to ensure that migration is formalized, is regulated, well coordinated, well structured, so that the days of paying 200,000 and 300,000 to someone, to a connection man, in fact, you can assume us. So you can decide to call us the sole assayer and exporter of labor, and would gladly accept that role, because our mandate will be to sieve the people who would want to go out there. We take them there and then we bring them back. Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you who have worked tirelessly to ensure that this day becomes a reality. And if I would want to be biased, let me thank the team from YA. They have been instrumental, from the Work Abroad Director to the entire team, to everyone who has played a role in this. From today, we will go out there and do what is right. And the next time I'd want to see all of us together will be when we are escorting people under the supervision of my big brother and mentor, Dr. Rashid Topo. So, Honorable Minister, we are grateful for the support, we are grateful for the guidance, and we'll continue working in line with your advice towards seeing to the materialization of this particular project. I thank you all very much.
This is a very important day when we will inaugurate the Work Abroad Program Interministerial Steering Committee and technical committees to formally commence work on the program. A lot of Ghanaians are unemployed. The youth are waiting to get an opportunity to work after finishing the university and other higher institutions, and even after finishing their SS and want to dip themselves into the world of work, they are unable to do it. We are doing this alongside working very closely with the Youth and Employment Agency, which is a critical stakeholder in this matter. The youth of this country are clustered around this agency and its ministry. And our target is on young people who are willing to travel, not the old ones who are settled in Ghana already. And so Mr. Malik is a key, very key, important stakeholder and will have the central control in mobilizing the young people and getting them into this enterprise. And so I would announce that these committees are now duly inaugurated. Thank you.
Now to more details of the Work Abroad program and contact numbers in case you need to make more inquiries.
Strategic overview of the program. The Work Abroad program is an innovative intervention by the Youth Employment Agency to tap into the enormous opportunities in the global labor market to link job seekers to international jobs, internships, and trainings. Through this program, Ghana's Youth Employment Agency is positioning itself as a model organization to liaise with Ghana missions abroad, foreign missions in Ghana, and other stakeholders to receive and process manpower requests by foreign principals and employers, while ensuring safe deployment of skilled and unskilled young Ghanaians to work abroad. The rationale for the deployment and operationalization of the program is influenced by the following driving forces: promoting safe, regular, and orderly avenues of labor migration as against irregular means, assisting potential migrants make informed, positive choices through the provision of information, guidance, and support, reducing the effect of poverty and social exclusion among vulnerable youth in Ghana, bringing together governments, stakeholders, and civil society to establish work abroad programs and mechanisms that balance their various interests and address the needs of the youth of Ghana. Preserve the dignity and security of the Ghanaian youth while abroad, enabling beneficiary youth obtain exposure and employable skills for future job prospects, guide and offer legal and civic support services to quicken their integration in the host country, contributing to the establishment of a comprehensive database on migration, fostering an effective and seamless reintegration of beneficiaries into Ghana. The Youth Employment Agency Work Abroad program is designed to address knowledge gaps, facilitate acquisition of skills, expertise, and know-how, and positive work ethics by youth in Ghana through international exposure. The program is designed to connect Ghanaian youth to decent jobs, internships, and skills development opportunities in destination countries across the globe. The program is designed to facilitate capacity-building interventions and also promote the reintegration of returnees to the Ghanaian society. It is expected that return migrants will contribute to the growth of the economy with the knowledge, skills, expertise, and experience acquired in the country of destination. Work Abroad Standing Committee. The Youth Employment Agency Work Abroad Standing Committee is established in view of the multi-sectoral approach to the operationalization of the program. Youth Employment Agency recognizes that labor migration functions fall within the mandates of several ministries, departments, and agencies (MDAs). In order to facilitate effective collaboration among the relevant institutions for successful implementation, the Multi-Sectoral Standing Committee is established to ensure seamless management of the processes whenever the need arises. Membership. The Youth Employment Agency Work Abroad Standing Committee comprises representatives of the following labor migration governance institutions: Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Ministry of the Interior, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, Labor Department, Youth Employment Agency, Ghana Immigration Service, Ghana Police Service, and any other relevant ministry, department or agency and institution that has received requests from foreign principals, for example Ministry of Health, may be invited to the Standing Committee to facilitate processing of the request and placement of the migrant workers. Core function of the Standing Committee. The Standing Committee is to provide technical advice and facilitate successful operationalization of the program, particularly at the deployment stage. The committee will ensure that all the processes involved are carried out in an effective and efficient manner. The stages of Youth Employment Agency Work Abroad Program. The Youth Employment Agency Work Abroad Program is designed to involve three main stages of operations, namely 1. Deployment, 2. Employment contract monitoring, and 3. Return and reintegration. The deployment stage prepares Ghanaian youth who possess the right mix of qualification, skills and attitudes required by the foreign principal or employer for placement. After successful placement in the destination country, officials from Ghana and Ghana missions abroad will conduct periodic and routine monitoring of the conditions of work at the destination organization or workplace to ensure adherence to the terms and conditions of the employment contracts. At the completion or expiry of the employment contract, effective mechanisms will be put in place to absorb the migrant workers back to Ghana. The same courtesies will be extended to those whose employment contracts are truncated before the expiry due to one reason or the other. Finally, to the contact details, email workabroad@ga.gov.gh, official telephone numbers 0302 to 35022, 0302 to 35027, 054 to 97158, 05049000971. 055149 to 055 and 0554703691.
If you like this video, kindly watch all the trending stories in Ghana and don't forget to subscribe.